Cultural studies? Never heard of it. Well, did you enjoy English literature, or history, or philosophy and ethics, or sociology, or media and film studies at school? And are you trying to decide what to do at university and then getting frustrated because you can only choose to do one of them? Well, cultural studies exists as an interdisciplinary subject. That means it combines the possibility of studying literature and history and philosophy and media and contemporary life. And that's what culture means, not high culture, opera, music, big books, etc. Culture is what we do. Culture is who we are. And since the 1960s, there's been a degree in cultural studies which tries to look around the world and look at us and find out how we make meaning, why we do things, how we dress, how we speak, how we eat, how we think, how we imagine. And then it looks at all the cultural products and the cultural practices that we've created that reflect this. Sometimes they are formal, like literature or film. Sometimes that's the way you speak to your friends or what you do in your leisure time. And cultural studies can cover all of these different aspects of it. Now, cultural studies is a very academic degree as well. We have a very rigorous backbone for you to take you through a range of ways of thinking about culture and asking you to think for yourself. Whether this may be a little bit more philosophical, but it enables us to think that actually thinking has been done through literature, through art, through films, and we can learn about the world in which we live and the challenging questions we face by doing cultural studies. Now, the degree offers you a possibility of combining some of these different kinds of areas of interest, but also confronting the major issues that face us today: globalization, violence, what societies do with different kinds of migration and multiculturalism and multi-ethnicity. How do we relate to each other around issues of sexuality, personal relations? There's been all this fuss in the papers about social networking, trolling, hate speech. What is the limits of the public and private? What happens when people use new media to create things like cyberbullying? How do we think about these very major challenges today? And you need a degree subject that's going to give you some historical perspective. How did the modern world come about? Science, revolution, technology, understanding the psyche, understanding the mind in different kinds of ways. You'll also need some theories in order to think about what do we understand to be the culture, the way of living, the way of producing meaning. So if you're trying to decide what to do at university and can't quite choose between things you absolutely don't want to give up, think about cultural studies. Just type in cultural studies, University of Leeds, or come to the School of Fine Art, History of Art and Cultural Studies, and look up the BA in Cultural Studies. It's going to be an open day on Friday the 16th in case you're still looking for a degree to do and you'd like to come to Leeds, which is a brilliant, large, multicultural university, a major Russell Group university with a wonderful range of resources for you and this very, very special and exciting degree, which I hope you'll consider. So check us out. Cultural Studies, now you've heard of it.